What's going on? Nico Roche first, former Pro Tour cyclist. Hello, good to see you out here.
Hi, good.
Let's talk about your bike today, man. You went from racing, I'm assuming you started with 700 by 23 road tires at 10 bar to this.
Yeah, there's a big, there was also a progression during the career where even on the road the tires got bigger and with less pressure. I ended up racing with 28s with 5.5, and but yeah, started off with 19s pumped up at 10 bar. So yeah, and now I'm on 38/40s. Pumped up just around 2 bars.
That's quite a transition. Can you walk me through the frame? What's going on?
Yeah, so it's a very similar frame than the one they use, Von Aert used when he was racing with them in the cyclocross. Oh. So it's a kind of very racy frame compared to some gravel bikes. It's kind of very performance orientated, which suits me at the moment in what I'm doing. There is one downfall, unfortunately, is being a racing style bike. There isn't much clearance to have bigger tires.
So yeah. these are 38s, and you're running on a couple millimeters of clearance down there.
Exactly. Yeah? So that's the only down part. The good part is, again, like it rides almost like a road bike. So on those kind of fast terrain, I think I have a bit of a better advantage using that kind of setup.
And if there does get clogged, you got the watch to just push through it, yeah?
Yeah, hopefully.
Let's talk about the thing that everybody wants to know about, the stuff that I want to know about, the stuff that you're ripping on. What is up with these Zipp 303 Firecrest, man?
Yeah, I'm really happy with those, because even on the road, I was never someone who went for weight. Like, weight is cool, but I always felt that aero and speed was more important, and I feel these are a great compromise. And you know, when I was using Zipps on the road, the 202s was never my favorite wheel. I used to love the 404s. I actually even tried the 404s on the gravel bike. My brother loves them, but I thought that the 303s are.
Do you love them?
Yeah, I've got them for myself, actually.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the pro team mechanic over there.
And social media content provider. And
are you working hard right now? He's working hard. Okay, so you're saying that you would rather trade some weight and get a slightly heavier wheel because you feel like the aero advantage is actually more beneficial for the speed saving watts and everything.
Especially on the wheels.
Yeah.
I was always someone that believed in wheels, and even at home.
Is that why you ride Zipp? Come
exactly.
On, that's
speed
it, right
weapon. There you go. There's my line.
Yeah, he's old school because now we're TSE. Now we're total system efficiency. But the guys that rode it for a long time, speed weaponry. That's how I knew about Zipp. Zipp speed weaponry, right?
Speed weaponry.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a bit of a mix, right? This is not a 202. It's not a 404.
Yeah.
The Firecrest is kind of that mid-range wheel. Do you find that it balances pretty well between the two?
It does, also because remember, you're throwing the bike a little bit everywhere on rocks, mud, jumps, you just name it. So you kind of want to
find grit gravel.
Exactly. So you kind of want something that's kind of strong and that get over everything and bring you to the end of the race.
The organizers of this fine race that we're going to race in tomorrow recommended 40C tires, and you can see that these are 38s, but these have a wider rim, right?
Yeah. So they actually measure 40 now because thanks to the rim. So it gives me that little bit more comfort with the bike and the tire change. Also because Victoria don't produce a bigger size gravel tire. So this is perfect. So these are 38s, but technically you're riding 40s. And like you were saying, since this is a new thing for you, that extra little bit of confidence helps, giving you a little more rubber, a little wider contact patch gives you a little more comfort and a little more stability in the turns, yeah? Yeah, totally. Yeah. That was one of the first mistakes I made, my first race. I got all over excited and Alexi gave me a pair of 404s and I had 35s on them. And what and I had a double flat. I think it was 4 bars, 3.5 or something like that. And I had a double flat very quick. I just went into this first section, it was a bit rocky. And yes, I was literally flying on top of the rocks until I was stopped with a double flat. Yeah, until you weren't. And I don't know if any of you people watching this are this old because this is YouTube, but there's a thing called a corn cob cassette, right? And that's when it goes from like an 11 to a 12 to a 13 to a 14 and to a 15. And that was it. That's all you had. An 11 to 16. This is not that. This is different. So what did you start racing on in the Pro Tour? Do you remember like what the gearing ranges were like? I think it was 12, 25. Woof. Yeah. That is basically a corn cob. Yeah. But now what do you got? And this is huge. This is the 1033? Yeah, 1036. 1036. Yeah, brand new 36. I used the 33 last year, and I thought I know about how demanding the gravel scene is here, so I thought the 36 could kind of save me a few times. So you got a 1036 in the rear. Yeah. And then Then I have a 48-35 in the front.
48-35 in the front. So this is the pretty standard SRAM Red access, eTap shifting system. This is the pretty standard gearing. We just got the rundown of how a Pro Tour road cyclist transitions into gravel. Nico Roche, getting ready for BWR on the Bianchi Impulse Pro. Got some Zipp 303 Firecrest, SRAM Red access. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. This is Chaz and Nicholas making you faster.